Hey everyone, I know that I haven't uploaded a YouTube video in a while, but I'm going to make a comeback with a new style that I'm testing out today. This video is entirely analog except for the uploading process, which is going to require me to transfer it to my computer and onto YouTube, but all the editing will be done with just my VCR and my 1994 Video 8 Sony Handycam. I hope you enjoy it, and if you have any suggestions or if you think I should keep doing this, feel free to leave a comment. Today's video is about a really cool product that I just got called the TP-7. Oh my god. Called the TP-7 by Teenage Engineering. It's a bunch of different things, but the main functionalities are an analog style field recorder and an MP3/FLAC player. Right off the bat, I'll go ahead and say that this is $1,500 retail, but later on I'll explain why I think that's justified. Throughout this video, I'll be using the TP-7 without the barrel jack to 3.5mm adapter, so I can play it over the speakers and not have to worry about hooking it up to the camera or doing it all later digitally in editing. So yeah, this is going to be a raw experience. I know you won't be able to see the screen very well, but first let's take a look at the recording function. Basically every function of the TP-7 is extremely intuitive and has zero learning curve, unlike other similar products in this price range. This is a very common theme in teenage engineering products. To record, all I have to do is press this satisfy and then hit play. These buttons feel very nice. What sets this field recorder... Oh my god. No redos! What sets this field recorder apart is that much like a vinyl disc or a cassette tape, touching this little spinning platter here will cause it to stop moving, so you can go off the record and it pauses the recording. And just like you'd expect, lifting your finger will cause it to move again and cause it to continue the recording. After the fact, you can scrub your finger over the wheel and get a really nice effect. Oh, this microphone, I have to say, sounds really good. Of course, not using this setup that I have here. Using some decent headphones. I use those really common Audio Technicas that everyone uses. But yeah, it sounds absolutely amazing through that. It also has a really nice compressor to be able to pick up voices clearly, and it also has an environmental mode to, for example, record a concert or a music session with lots of precision. When you play it back, especially with good headphones, you can hear every single instrument with lots of clarity. Try to get it to exposure balance the screen here, but yeah, that's one of the many settings that you can alter on here. You just go into that and press this little plus button, and you can access the compressor or the environmental mode. Very nice. Now let's look at the next feature, which is what I mostly use this thing for, the listening mode. All you need to do to get amazing sounding music on this thing is just put some FLACs on it. For those who don't know, FLAC is basically a music format pretty similar to MP3 but more audiophile with a way better clarity and way bigger file sizes as well. But this thing can handle it. I don't know exactly how much storage this has right off the top of my head, but it is over 100 gigabytes. And I have to say, this thing sounds amazing. I don't know what it is, probably the fact that it's literally a FLAC player, but it sounds like noticeably way better than my nice little modded iPod here, or even my iPhone 17 Pro Max. Like, this thing just sounds incredible. It gives my music so much more personality, especially when you manipulate my favorite part about this, the analog inputs, which I'll now demonstrate. Again, the setup I'm using won't be able to recreate it at all whatsoever. You will have to see for yourself. Yeah, get one of these, please, bro. I was going to put, sorry for all the creaking. I was going to put Scarlet Fire on this, those who know. But, fortunately I didn't yet, so we're just going to have to be very, very careful with our little demo here. But yeah, you can really manipulate this thing. Fast forward. I have to do all this very, very carefully. But you can also play it and adjust the speed. Like, there's so many little things that you can do. And when you're going through settings or adjusting things like the speed, the little platter has this very nice, like, haptic bump. Especially when you scroll through settings. Like I said, you will have to experience this in person. Like, you need to find someone who owns one of these, because, yeah. Also, if you're interested, please watch some of the demos that are on YouTube of the TP-7. I will not be able to do a very good job at demonstrating this. And that brings us to the outro and why I don't think the TP-7 is overpriced at all. Firstly, you can usually get one for a much lower price than retail value. With that out of the way, here's my take on it. Like another video points out, the TP-7 is basically the Ferrari of field recorders, and in my case, FLAC players. By that I mean, you're not really paying for functionality here, even though it is top tier on this device. You're paying for the unmatched playfulness, creative design, and outstanding build quality that this company never fails to deliver. There are many cheaper devices that do these things well and separately out there. There are very utilitarian field recorders that don't compromise on stability and reliability of your recordings. There are some really well-built FLAC players too. But it's the seamless marriage of all these qualities and Teenage Engineering's ability to serve every audience's niche that sets the TP-7 apart. Everything this field recorder does, it does extremely well. I don't even want to call it a field recorder at this point. Nothing is compromised. And if you disagree with me, that's fine, but it's also the little things that make me love this device so much. The main one is what I like to call its analog imperfection. By that I mean, if you shake this thing or accidentally touch it, the music gets distorted, and I don't know why, but I really value that. That's why I'm such a big cassette collector, and why I'm bothering to make this video this way in the first place. And Teenage Engineering's ability to blend what I love about both analog and digital is truly phenomenal. And if you don't want it, don't buy it. I know I'm about 2 years late to the party on this discussion, so it might not be the most original take on this matter, but I feel like I was able to bring my own flair to it. Also, again, I'm going to point out that this setup is very limiting in what I can do, and I'm pretty sure I messed up some of the takes throughout this video. So please bear with, please, excuse me on that. Wow. Big truck alert. Yeah, like that. But yeah, this is my first attempt at a camcorder video. So let me know how you liked it. Also, by the way, if you're watching this far, I actually created the thumbnail it's a Sony camera, it's a digital camera from the early 2000s, and it's actually the one that they used to take, or the person used to take the first original image of the back rooms. So that's a pretty neat thing. So yeah, I'm using mostly time-appropriate gear. And I know I said this in the intro, but I'm probably not even going to stick it into a VCR. An old lady just walked by. I'll probably just, I kind of already did just do it continuously, everything. So yeah, that's my test on this video format. Let me know what you guys think about it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. So